Alright, I guess I'm live. I don't know. Can't really tell yet. I guess it's live. It says I'm live. Let me see if I can bring some volume up over here. Wow, I got major volume over there. But,
Alright, I guess I'm live.
There I am. There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm here. I just wanted to get started. I've got to do two things real quick, and I will actually bring this up while I'm doing that. I have to check my blood sugar, and I should have planned this a little bit better and actually shot for 11 o'clock instead of 10:45, but I thought I would be all good and done and ready to go by this time, and I'm not. This won't take but just a second. And the other thing I have to do has to actually pertain to the subject of tonight and what I'm going to do. So bear with me just one quick second. I'm sure nobody wants to see me take my blood sugar. Wish I didn't have to do it, but I do. Just what it is, what it is. So, alright, I gotta find an alcohol pad to clean my little finger off here. Which I don't think that really makes that big of a difference, just between whoever's watching and myself. So it shows two people are here. One of them's me, I know. And I don't know who the other one is yet. Hopefully I will get notification on who it is, or they'll say something in chat. We'll be good to go. So here we go. I'll let the little symbol show up. There it is. Now I get to stick my finger, and I just stuck my finger, and it's not wanting to bleed. So I'm probably gonna have to stick my finger again. Sometimes this works out really good. Sometimes it don't. And here we go. The magical number is 118. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I had a little bit of carbs tonight for dinner, so. And that was exactly 2 hours and about 18 minutes ago. So I'm gonna be happy with that reading. Actually, could be far worse. I wish it was a little lower, but I'll take it. It's good. And then we'll go from there. So that's out of the way. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, which means I'm getting better at doing what I'm doing. Alright, the second thing I got to do is now I've got to bring up my other screen here and welcome in those that are watching. I'm going to switch over to here. This is what I want to talk about tonight. So I got a tablet right here, and I've got to find my camera, and then I want to take a picture of this. There's a reason for that. I don't want it on video. I want to take the doggone still picture. So, okay, let's over there. Just media out. I can remember that. I just need that right there. Okay. So, let me glance over here. Shows two people are watching. I'm gonna, I don't know, kill some time here. Oh, that looks horrible. But that's the final results that I want right there. This is kind of something we've been working on for a while. We being both Lorna and myself. Thus, L&K presents. We couldn't make up our mind if we wanted presents or production or productions. So we went with presents. I want to give a big shout out to people who I won't remember today while I was watching Jim build or not build a computer. He actually just reconstructed some computers. I had several people say they had subscribed to my channel, and I really appreciate that. That is just wonderful. I had one guy said it looks interesting. That's probably the best compliment I can get, other than maybe people talking in chat. I think that's a pretty good compliment as well. So I know Josty1 was one. I believe Rick Lakes was one. I should have written them down, and I'm pretty sure there is a way on here to determine. I don't know how to do it. I need to send a quick email though while I am thinking about it. This is kind of an inside joke, actually. So that was sent. I'm going to leave that running. I don't know how to. Well, actually, I think I do. This was last night. Well, I can't remember. Oh, I had to reply to a comment, and then there was another comment made. I'll deal with that later. So I'm going to go to my channel, and then I don't think what I'm looking for is in here. I'm up to 13 subscribers. That is awesome. And I don't want to look at subscriptions because that'll be my subscriptions, but maybe it's not here. Maybe it's in YouTube Studio. Okay, I've got 13, 3 in the last 28 days. And then I thought there was a means to see who had subscribed. Oh yeah, right down here. And as long as they make it public, then you can see who it is, like Tony Wallow, my buddy Ron in Vegas, and my little brother right there. So that's cool. I mean, it would just be nice to know. Until people say something in chat, I have no idea. And I'm going to be careful tonight. Last night I inadvertently shut this off, but it didn't end the stream. I was pretty happy that it did not end the stream, and I was pretty surprised it did not end the stream. So let's see, I don't have a reply yet. I can close that. I'll get a notification on my phone. So let's go back over to here. This looks good. I'm relatively pleased with how this looks. I don't want that one running. I want my text running. I think that's what I want. Nope, I don't want my text running. I want my picture running. There we go. So I'm gonna move forward. I was kind of waiting for people, and I still may. I don't know. Kind of waiting to see if we get some people actually watching, participating in chat in the chat room. So I'm gonna go back over here. This is kind of what I was wanting to do, is L and K, put this picture over here and put this picture over here, because that way then it's Lorna and Ken. But that's the best I could do. So I got a crazy idea on my own that if I jump over here to Fusion, I can bring in a picture and make it do what I want to do. And it did. It did exactly what I wanted to do, what I wanted it to do. I was happy about that. I was real happy about that. The problem is, when I go back over here to the main viewing area, I got this debacle. And I got to get rid of the two circles. You would think the most logical way to do that would be just to delete this, and they would go away. Well, it doesn't. Because when I delete, I tried this earlier, and then I thought, well, this is what I'm going to talk about tonight. But when I delete that, it deletes everything. including this, which it really shouldn't, because this is separate than all of that. None of this is really in this. Maybe just the text, the background's not, and the two merges, and then this is it. This is real simple. I'm getting better at understanding this, but you have a starting point, and these are called nodes, and then each node has a specific job to do. This is a picture. This is a merge. So this picture is going to merge into this timeline, which is a background, and then merge, and then text, picture, whatever merged into it. The text is merged into it, and then the final output. It's just a big flow chart, like a timeline flow chart, however you want to look at it. So I'm just trying to kill time to get more people participating. Let me see here. If I go over here, can I go back? No. This is where I get really confused on. And 14 people viewed my video from last night. That's pretty good. Pretty happy about that. But I thought last night's stream was actually pretty good. We had interaction in the chat room, and I didn't lose too many people. It stayed pretty consistent most of the night. So I'm happy with that. I keep glancing over here because I've got a monitor set up over there. Because if I go over here, then it gets distracting, and then when I go to work on what I'm trying to work on, I can't do it. I had a problem on my other computer a while ago. I wanted to try something. At DH. Oh, there it works. Oh, maybe it has to be. Maybe it has to be live. I don't know. I couldn't get that to work a while ago. Let me try it and see if it works this time. Now that I'm actually live. They have learned something. At DH. No, it's still not working. Why is that not working? Huh. That's weird. That is really weird. Don't get it. At VH. Nope. Nope. I don't know. That works over here, so that's all that matters. I guess if I'm going to say anything in chat tonight, I'm going to have to do it over there. And it could be that computer is running out of memory. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 tabs open over there. So we are back to here. I took this picture because I want to actually, because I know what's going to happen in a minute, and I'll show you. If I go back over here to this page, and I get rid of this, oh, it didn't. It did. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of what it's not supposed to do, but when I go back over here, aha. Okay, this is good. Earlier today, when I was doing this, I lost everything. So I'm good with this. I don't necessarily need this picture now because we kind of decided we liked this picture better. The whole point behind the 2 pictures was going to put one on one side, one on the other. To get rid of these, it's quite simple. You just click in it, backspace, and it's gone. So we're good. This is awesome. I can live with this. Now I'm going to come in here. I'm going to grab a tablet that I took the picture on. And hopefully it is. And hopefully I'll click on that. Oh, it's a horrible picture. So I'm going to disconnect this, and that's going to go blank. I'm going to take this and put it up there. Now the instructions I watched said you bring a background down, and then you can change the background color, and I'm kind of partial to blue, so I'm just going to grab that blue, and it didn't work. Again, I don't know why. So put that up there. I want the background to be blue. Okay, then it works. So we're good to go. Then the next thing is you have to have text. So I'm going to grab the text mode node, and then I should have paid attention. So here's the cool thing. Here's the real cool thing about this. If I can't remember anything, I can make it as if it didn't even happen. So we're going to go back to here. We're going to go Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. It should have brought that one picture back, but it's not. Control Z. But that's fine because I don't necessarily need to deal with it. What I do need to do is I need to come here to text. I need to look at my size, which is 0.131 and a half. So I'm good if I can remember that. Who's ever watching, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have the ability to say something in chat, say hi. I'd like to acknowledge that you're here by name, if that's good with you. So my line spacing looks like it's at a half. The size is 0.13. And I got to look at the shading because that's where this gets interesting. It's kind of a yellow. Okay, so it's kind of halfway between orange and yellow. We both kind of liked how that looked. So what I could do, apparently, is I can take another picture with my phone this time. That's why I get thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures on my phone, because I take pictures of everything. Hey, we're up to 3 people. Awesome. Thanks for joining. I'm showing what I was doing earlier today, and what I'm going to do to fix it. I like how this looks. I like this picture with this logo or text as opposed to this mess. And this is the picture which used to be in here, which no longer is in here. Oh yeah, it is there too. I just don't know why it's working, because it's right here. I don't know why it's not working, but it should be working. And it's not a big deal. I'm actually going to go back to doing what it's doing. So I want to make this all go away. So I'm going to get rid of this. And you would think right click and delete you can do, or hit the backspace, because if you right click and hit delete button, it deletes everything. So I'm going to get rid of that, and that's fine. I'm good with that. Now, I don't know why this picture is still showing up, because that picture is right there. Again, backspace, get rid of it. So when I come over here, I don't have anything but my background, and the background should be showing. If I click on that, there's my picture. So I'm good. Now what I have to do is go back to my text, and I got to type in my text, which was L and K, and then I think it was 2. Presents. I want to change the color to blue. So we're good to go. Now I want to look at my text now, so I'm going to bring this up here, and it's good. So that's cool. The size was 0.13. The tracking was 1, and the line spacing was 0.05, I believe. And I believe everything else is good. So I'm going to hit enter. Now why it's bouncing around, I don't know. Shouldn't be bouncing around at all. Let's go look at it over here, and we got nothing. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. So why do we not have nothing? That's okay. You know what? We'll get rid of this. I don't need this yet. I'm good to go with that because I'm going to do everything I need to do in here. And you say, oh no, it went away. Yes, it did. So we're going to start this from scratch. Back down to 2 people. Lost someone already. So there's nothing in here. We're going to grab a background. I don't quite understand why they do it this way, but this is how they do it. So I'm going to, until I figure out a means to get around it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm bring my background up over there. Black on black. We're going to change the color. We're going to go to a, you got to pick a color, so from what I understand, first. So I don't like that color blue. I'm going to pick a color, and then I'm going to grab my little thing right here, and I'm going to go with, and it doesn't make any difference, and you'll see why. So I'm going to go right there, and it'll change. So we're good to go. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a picture, and we like this picture right here, but apparently it's still got that in there, so this may or may not work. So I'm going to put my picture right here, and you'll notice it's still the background. If I bring this down here and attach it right there, oh, what did I did wrong? Well, what I did wrong is you can't do that because you have to have what's known as a merge node, and a merge node is right here. So we put it right there. We're going to take our picture, put it in there, and we're going to take this and put it in there, and the picture over here on the right should change to that picture. Oh look, it does. That is awesome. That is fantastic. So this looks terrible. We'll line it up right there. Now you'll understand what I said a while ago about it didn't really matter about the color of the background, because now the background is irrelevant. If I come in here, should be a way to move this picture. I can't. I've never figured out how to move it, but you can move the picture and you'll actually see the backgrounds underneath there, but it's just kind of silly because you don't really need it. I could eliminate this completely and go dot 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 and still be good to go. This is how they teach it, so this is how I'm following it. So the next thing we want to add is the text. So we're going to come over here, we're going to add text. I don't have 2 merges. I don't need 2 merges yet. I should be able to get rid of that. Should be able to get rid of that. Should be able to put this up here. Okay, I gotta look at my picture. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring merge 1 down. I think it's gonna go there. I'm gonna bring merge 2 down, and it's gonna go there. We'll bring these over a little bit. Doesn't really make any difference, it's just the way that I do it. So I got my picture, I got my background. I don't have anything there because it's not connected. So I'm gonna go into my text, and I'm actually gonna put that on this screen. And then we're gonna go over here to the inspector, and we're going to put our text in, and we're going to call that L and K presents. I'm going to change the color to blue. We're going to change the size to 0.13, and we're going to change the line spacing to 0.5, and that's good. Again, I don't know why it's bouncing, but oh wait a minute, because I maybe can't, maybe just 0.5. Well, I don't want my V anchor to be that. 0, I just want it to be 0, so 0.0. Come back up here. Should stop flashing. Now I want to add some shading to it. I'm going to go here to shading. I don't want the shading to be blue. I want the shading to be sort of kind of right in here. Now I took a picture of this. I need 34 hue 255. So I'm going to cheat because I'm not good at using the mouse. So 34, 255, 182, 179 is the next one. So 182, 179, 179, 255, 73. So that's all what I want. I'm good to go. Oh, that's not what I want. Why did that not do my shading like that? That's why I want the shading. Oh, I know why. Nope, I have shading enabled. Huh. Usually I forget to enable shading right here, and that's what screws it up. How many people we got watching? Still 2. Alright, so I gotta go back. I want to go back over to here. I'm going to change the color back to blue and make that go back, and we're good to go. Now I want to go to, I want to shade this. I'm going to turn that off for now. It's fine that it blinks. I don't understand it. I'm going to change this to 2. I'm going to enable it so that I can now change the color. And I'm just going to type them in because that way I don't have to mess around with anything. So I want 34. $182. 179 and 73. Okay. Well, that's getting there. I'm going to change it from the hollow. I want that though. Doggone it, what am I doing wrong? This worked so fine earlier today. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to completely get out of here. And I'm going to go check my mail, see if anyone's got the email yet. And nope, that's fine. So we're going to start all over again. Oh man, we're not. But we are. Oh, I do have I have it saved. Wow, it saved it automatically. I didn't realize that. So I'm going to open that. And hopefully, yeah. So I want this picture. And I want to bring it onto my desktop. Hopefully I can do that. I cannot. Kind of right click and copy. Okay, no worries. I'm not panicking yet. I can do this. I just I'm just trying to find that picture again, because I really like that picture. Well, that's not going to go over well with me. Let's see if I can figure out where it's at here. Open the file location. Minimize that, and it was actually in. That's close. So I'm gonna bring it and drag it over here, and that way I know where it's at. Okay, so now good to go. I think what happened was because I got rid of this. If I bring this over here, what happens? Nothing. Oh, there's the fusion composition back. What, does it show up over here? It does not. That's fine. And then actually I'm going to move this up. Which one is it? There we go. There we go. That's the picture I want. So I'll bring this and put it below it. I'm going to come over here and see if anything's changed there. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to disable that. 3 people watching now. Thanks for joining me. This is my 3rd attempt to fix a problem. You'll have to DVR it and see the problem. So this should go pretty smoothly. I've got pictures of what I want. So you'll notice there's no background in here, so I'm not even going to mess with that. I don't need it. But I'm going to need one merge. I'm going to need a second merge, but I'm going to show you how that works. I'm going to need text, and that is it. This is real simple. So I'm going to bring my text up over here in this mode, in the right screen, and there's nothing over here yet because there's nothing over here yet. If you want to see something over there, if I bring this over here, then that's the picture. So we can, just so that we have something to look at, we can leave that there. Not a big deal. But I want to work with this right here. And I want it to be L and K, and then presents. And I think I'm going to have a problem because I just think I'm going to have a problem. Okay. And I want the size to be 0.13 and the line spacing to be 0.5. And then I want to go up here to shading, and I want the shading to be right in here, which I'm going to change them because I took a picture of it. So I know this is 34. I know this is 182. I know this is 255, and I know this is 179. So if all goes well, then that's going to have a little bit of a shade to it in the behind it, and it doesn't. Doggone it. Well, you know what? Let's just see what happens. So what we have to do now is we have to put this merge in here, and we'll put it right there. It doesn't change anything because it hasn't been told to do anything yet. As soon as I tell this text to go in there, what should happen is the text should appear on that picture. And I noticed it did not. That is crazy. That is really wild that that did not show up. I do not understand that at all. Okay, let me go back to text. Actually, let me go back to here. Get rid of that. Let me go over here to my text. Close that. Put my text up there. So what I was going to show you a while ago is you can grab a merge node right here, or you can just grab this right here, put it on this merge node, and it should have created one. That's crazy, it didn't. Well, good to know it was working earlier, now it's not. So we are going to disable that. We're going to disable that. We're going to bring this over here. My tablet went out. Hang on a second. Grab the merge and bring it down here. Alright, I'm going to switch this for this. So my picture is going to go to merge 2. Merge 2 is going to go to merge 1. My text is going to go to merge 1. Merge 1 is going to go to here, and the background is going to go to there, and it's not working. Oh, darn it. I'm glad, really glad no one's watching this, because this is really starting to frustrate me. Because earlier today this worked just fine. There's my picture. Picture is good. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so I got it kind of, sort of, but it's not kind of right. So I want to move this text. I want it to be about right there. So when I come back over here, that's good. That's exactly what I want, except it's not. It did what I wanted to do, but I want the text to be blue. Wait a minute, let me check something out here before I do that. No, let me fix it. I want my text to be blue. That's what I want the text to be, that color. Now I want to shade it. I want it to have a shading or an outline. I'm going to disable it. Huh. I should have checked that. I want it to be like this. No, I want it to be like that. That's not changing. That's not doing what I want. Okay, now when I hit enable, you should see some kind of shade. I don't know what color it's going to be. We're going to hit enable, and we're going to not make it white. We're going to make it green, just to see if it works, and it did not. I don't see it working at all. There you go. Now I can see the red. Okay, so that worked. That's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So we want the opacity to be 100%. We want the thickness to be about right there. Now I'm going to try to change the color of the shadowing or the shading. So I'm going to come down here to this. I'm going to come in here to this. I'm going to type in for the 13th time, 34. I'm going to come down here and make this one 182. I'm going to make this one 179. And it should turn to an off yellow. And it did. Good. That's cool. Now I want to come back over here to the main screen. Not bad. But what I want to do now is I want to mess with the size a little bit. No. Okay, that's working with the merge. I want to work back with the text. So I'm back over here with the text. You'll notice if I turn the inspector off, then we have the text we're working with and the finished product, because it goes picture in, through, out, and then it's got one other thing to do. So that's cool. So I want to work with this text. So I'm going to hit, I've got it on text. I'm going to hit inspector. I want to work with the shading, and I want to make it a little bit thicker. And then I want to go check it out over here. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not as good as I had it earlier today, but that's not bad. So that's cool. Now I want to bring my cursor all the way back. This is a static picture, so it's not going to make a difference one way or the other. If I hit play, all that's going to happen is that's going to go across, and it's not going to play because there's nothing to play. It's a static picture. But that's what I want. That's the effect I wanted. So this is good. I've accomplished what I set out to accomplish. Now, what I can show you is so earlier tonight, kind of hard to see, but there is actually text right there, and we like that picture a lot better. Or there was the debacle that I had, the background picture and the two other pictures. I was just trying to figure something out, and I couldn't get it, so that's why I wanted to do tonight's stream on trying to fix this, and I have fixed it. I'm good with how this looks. So now the next step is why did I create this? Well, I created it for a couple different reasons. I created it because I want to incorporate it to the beginning of my YouTube, and I also wanted to use it on when I do a video to post or give to someone or whatever. So this is pretty neat. A couple of things I've been playing around with is I can flip this. Should have been able to flip it. Guess I can't. Let me go back over here with the Fusion, and if I flip the text, yeah, see, you can flip the text, and you can flip the text this way. So that's pretty cool. Simple. You can change the angle that it is. Again, simple. And these little dots right here, if you can get on them, puts it back to the beginning. There was a couple other things I determined you can do, but I'm good with this. This is exactly what I set out to do, and I'm really happy with what it is. But now I have to decide what to do next. And I believe what I do next is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab this and put it over here. Now I'm going to grab this and shrink it down right there. I'm going to bring this down here. I'm going to grab this one and bring it down to right there. I'm going to go back over here to this. Shouldn't affect that at all. I can turn this off. I'm done in that. I've got my finished product, so I'm good. I'm good. Blackwash. No, this is static. This is, oh yeah, Silence of the Lambs. I'm having a friend for dinner, Clarice. Think I'll have some fava beans. Anthony, who's Anthony? Oh yeah. Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, Silence of the Bee, the Lambs. So I just showed you have to DVR and go back to the beginning to see why I'm doing this. I actually had a pretty cool deal earlier today. I tried showing it on my phone with the camera and that didn't work out too good. So I guess what I could do out of the kindness of my heart. Yeah, kindness of my heart. Who am I fooling? So we're going to go to YouTube. And we're going to go into here. Go back to the beginning to see why I'm doing. Turn it off. Go back to here. This way I can check to see if the DVR is working. And it looks like it is working. So the hell did I do? Hold on. Oh, I know what I did. Alright, so there's the finish. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. So there's the finished product from earlier today. And then actually this is getting not what I want. On it. Am I watching? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so let me let it catch up over here, and I'll explain this again. So I'm trying to make an introduction for things, so to speak. We couldn't make up our mind if we wanted L&K Presents or L&K Productions or what. So I thought I turned that off. I did. Why is that still moving? Damn it. There we go. So, I mean, darn it, it's a family channel. So let me let it catch back up. So, hopefully it stays. I got all this done. Initially, I was wanting to do it with the circles. Put one on one side and one on the other, the L&K Presents. I couldn't figure out how to do that. So it looks like I'm frozen over here. Oh, because I stopped the video. Never mind. So then I went into the next step, and I'm going to revert back over to here. I went into here and added all the nodes so that I could get this picture with the L&K Presents only. But I still had this. So I thought I would just delete this stuff and it would get rid of it. But it didn't. So I had to start all over again, which leads us to right here, which we're right. This is where we're at. So you can DVR and go back to the 38-second mark, and it pretty much explains what I was trying to do. And I've successfully done that. I've got done what I've done. Now I've got to think about how to incorporate that into everything else I'm trying to do. I think first things first, I want to render this out. I'm going to close the inspector. I want to go to File. I want to do a quick export. These are probably good. I want to export it. And we're going to call this the intro. I-N-T-R-O. And it's going to be saved to the desktop, which is fine. And it's done. Whoa. That is amazing. Okay, so now we're going to go find intro. And we're going to put that over here in Davinci Finished. Davinci Finished has now got 3 things in it. And if I bring this up, that's not what I want, because it didn't open it up. Will this one play? Let's see if this plays. That one plays. Oh, you know why? I think I know why. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it out of here. I'm going to go back into Davinci Resolve. I'm going to go back to File. I'm going to go to Quick Export. I'm going to go to Export. And this time I want to save it again as intro. But I want to save it as a... I can't change what I'm saving it as. Son of a gun, maybe I can't do this. No, I know I can do it. Just got to figure out how to do it. So I'm going to save it. Super quick. I'm going to minimize it. And it looks like it's saving it as something that's not going to work. Open with photos. Nope, that's horrible. That's not working. So I'm going to close Davinci Resolve, even though I've got, actually I'm going to save as intro. Save. Now I'm going to close it. Do I see the happy face icon below and to the left of Say Something box? I do. You are talking about this little box right here. Oh, something simple. Boy, I would have never, honestly, would have never figured that out. I would have never, ever figured that out. It's always the simple things. Yep, I'm good. Man. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. That is crazy. Alright, so now Davinci Resolve is closed. I'm going to reopen Davinci Resolve. I'm going to actually get rid of this because it's not, I don't think that's what I want. There should only be 2 movies in here. There are. I can leave that there. So I'm going to open this back up. This will be an interesting test. Yeah, I do. I see it. What's the other little box? Maybe I should go experiment with that. So what's this box? Create a poll. Oh wow, that could be scary. And then that puts it back to text. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Blackwatch. Okay, so now there it is. I have intro. So everything I do gets saved automatically. So this is the, this should be the first one. Yeah, and there it is, which is the same as the intro. And if I go to Fusion, there it is. I like the other one that I did earlier today. It was so much prettier, so much organized. I was just real pleased with how it looked, and I still don't quite understand this stupid background stuff, but that's what they say to do, so I'm going to try to make it look a little bit better. Okay, left click, select left keyboard and icon, and yeah, I figured, I got that actually. I figured that out on my own. So left click it, and then you can do that, and if you want to go back to the keyboard, you just do that. I'm not sure I want to create a poll. Oh, create a poll! Watch this. Do you find this interesting at all? Ask your community. Does that put it in chat? I guess not. Wow, I gotta see what happened right there. Where, ask my community. Oh, wait a minute. Puts it at the top. That's pretty neat. And then it goes away. So what do? Hover over to make it come back? Oh, you do. Ah, cool. I'll just let it run. I know how this is going to go. So back to what I was doing. I got background, media 1. I'm just making sure the stuff is there. Text is there. And then media out. Okay, so this goes to, okay, these are backwards. So this one's here, and this one's here. And I don't have to do this at all. So background goes to here. This goes to here. This goes to here. And that's correct. That's what it should show. The background. Appreciate that. I knew that was going to happen. I was going to write it down and go, and the answer is, ta-da! Like I've said many, many times, if you can't laugh at yourself, who do you laugh at? And I do laugh at myself quite a bit. I need to get a little bell and go, ding, 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 you win the prize. Of course, I don't know what the prize is. Okay, let me get back to this. Then my media out goes down to merge number 2. Oh, look at that. It's coming together, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming together. Then my text out. Oh, there it is. Now, I only did that because I didn't like how helterly-skelterly it looked. And I'm sure it's just my OCD. I mean, you'll notice I'm trying to make all the lines nice and neat and pretty and straight and whatever. That's exactly what I wanted this to do right there. That's perfect. Perfect. Now here's the cool thing. I'm going to try to do the same exact thing, only I'm going to do it with video. Blackwatch, I want you to stick around for this. Hopefully you're still here. I'm gone, he's gone again. Oh, my friend, stick around. So I'm going to try to do the exact same thing, and I'm going to try to do it with video. I'm good with this because now I know that I don't want a new project. I want to open a project. I don't see open a daggone project here. Import, maybe import? No, that's import media. Okay, so I don't know how to do this yet. I need to learn that. So I'm going to close it. I'm going to turn off my tablet. I'm going to try to do this from memory. So I can tell you right now it's going to be disastrous. Here's what we're going to do first and foremost. We're going to go grab a video. Actually, we're going to grab 3 videos. So let's see what this is. A better way to spend Sunday afternoon. Watching a race. That's from Vegas. Okay, so that's cool. I'm going to grab that video. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to grab wherever it went. Doggone it. Seriously, I did that 2 times in a row. Right click. Copy. Paste. So I need 3 videos. So there's one. And it doesn't matter what the 3 videos are at all. I just need 3 videos. There's 2. And You know, I still to this day have no idea how I got this big thumbprint on my. I just don't. JPEG. I need a video. Oh, okay. We'll grab this one. This should be the girls, so I'm gonna grab that. Okay, so there's 3 videos. Now we're gonna go open. I know I'm gonna screw this up, so I'm just gonna use an untitled project. We're gonna open it up. And we're going to go get the media that we just brought in there, and I want to get it from the desktop, and I want those 3 videos, which I'm not seeing, and I know they're there because I just put them there. So why don't I see these? Am I that blind? I see my picture. Oh, there they are. So I want this one, and this one. That's my 3 videos. I want to change it. Yeah, it really is. It's going to be. Okay, so now, man, I really hope I can do this from memory. I really do. So we want to come up here to I don't see what I'm looking for. I need effects. I don't see effect. Okay, here's effects. I want effects. And then we want to scroll down. And I want to get, actually, you know what? I don't want that yet. I want to go back to the media pool. So I'm going to use this as my main. I don't want that. I want to be in this one. I want, what the hell? Where's my doggone? Okay, this is the one. I want this to be my main video, so I'm going to bring it down here. Okay, so that's my main video. Then I want to right click and add a track. Then I want to right click and add another track. So now I should have 3 tracks. 1, 2, and 3. Now I need to put this one on the top track, so it's there. Now I want to go into my effects library, and I want to come down here and I want to find, and it's way down here somewhere, transform. No, it was, yeah, it was transform. I want video collage. I'm going to put this right on top of this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So this is the concept I was using earlier with the pictures. Hopefully Blackwatch is still here. Maybe I scared the other person off. So now I got to stop to think, because I don't want to revert back to the video. I want to add the video, the other 2 videos in here. So I'm going to close this, and then I want to, okay, what I need to do now is I need to go back to my media pool, and then I want to grab this one, and I want to bring it below. Yep, and you'll notice it put it in all 4 of them. So now I want to click on that. I want to go to my inspector. I want to transform it, and I want to change the size, and I want to get it specifically maybe this was a bad video to use, I don't know. I want to get it just like that, I think, except I don't want I'm not sure what's going to happen when I do this. So now we've got one, we've got two. So now I want to do the same thing with my other video. So I'm going to go grab it. I think this is it. Yeah, I seen that. I actually watched Jim today, and I thought I had more. Actually, I think I had a couple people subscribe and then unsubscribe, and that's fine. It's gonna happen. I mean, it's just a fact of YouTube life. It's gonna happen. So now I want to go grab this other video. Right. I want this one right here. So we're going to bring it down here, and we're gonna click on it. We're gonna resize it as well. And we're gonna bring it up here to this one. Now I got three videos. I got a video, and a video. So now I'm gonna get out of that, and I guess I do that like that, and then that puts us back to the main video. So we want to go to I think it's transform. Maybe not. Maybe it is. I gotta stop and think. There's one. I can get rid of these two boxes. I've just got to remember where to do it from. And I don't right now recall where to do that from. Because I'm looking for over here. Oh, maybe it's maybe it was in here. Nope, it's not. Doggone it, I'm gonna get upset. It's not in cropping. There we go. It's in effects. I found it. So I'm gonna make, instead of 2 columns and 2 rows, I'm gonna make it 1 column and 1 row. Except that looks kind of funny that this should have went away. And you can, okay, I like that. I could actually split this into 3s. I want 1 and 1. And then I need to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to take this and play it.
We're on video now, guys.
That's pretty cool. That's really good. I've made some leaps and bounds, and I've done this from memory. I'm obviously going to have to go back and watch some things to do, because transform. And I want to go find the other one. Transform. Transform. And I just want to bring it. Ah. I guess that's straight. I really can't tell. And then you can crop it. And then you can, I'm going to go back to the main one right here. And there's somewhere in here you can make the round. This is where the round part's at. Oh, it's got rounded edges already, so I just got to figure out where it's at. You can flip this. That's pretty standard, I'm figuring out. Dynamic zoom. That's not it. That's pretty cool though. I like that. Composite. I don't think that's it. No. Speed change. You can change the speed. Stabilization. I think it's in effects maybe. Yeah, right here. So rounding. I gotta keep remembering this stuff. So I don't want to. I don't know what this is gonna do. I'm gonna round it. Wow, that's crazy. So I wanted to round just the specific ones. So let me go over to here, and then I can't get into effects. Wow, it worked earlier today. So I'm starting to recall some of this stuff. You have to be in the main one, which is right here. And then you have to go to effects. And then when you round it, it's supposed to round these individually at the same time instead of what it's doing. So I've done something wrong somewhere. Not a big shock. It's still Wednesday night, is it not? I still got 2 minutes before it's Thursday. And don't start. I already had the it's Friday argument knowing it's Thursday. And I was the one that thought it was Friday. Okay, hang on. I got to figure this out. This is really bugging me. Okay, let me put that over there. See what happens. This is kind of fun struggling through this tonight. And I've not reverted back. Okay, that's cool. So now what happens if I go back up here to the main deal? Still the same. Go into effects. Go back to rounding. Still the same doggone thing. Doggone it. Now I'm mad. Doggone it. Hold on.
And you just delete the video effect. So now if I play this back, you can see that the tiles will animate in and out.
Man, I came so far. It's just don't need that so loud. I came so far. I got this far on my own. Amazing. So now I gotta. And he's showing the different. Well, I'm mad at myself right now because I came so far and got this. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I got to do that. So is that in the main one? Okay, hold on. Let me pause this a minute. I would have never figured this out on my own. maybe it's not this one. Maybe it's in the maybe it's in this one. Nope, because I can't change. Daggone it. Oh, now I'm frustrated. Alright, so it looks like you got to do everything from in here. And then you go to Effects. And he's doing it in Transform Video. There's Transform, and he's doing it on cropping. That's the video collage. I don't want the video collage. He's on Transform. So what am I doing wrong? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna fight through this a minute. I gotta figure this out. I've got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. He's in video. Ah, this is frustrating. I mean, I'm happy as all get out that I got this far on my own. I really am. But I just can't figure out why I've got everything. Okay, he did the same thing I did. So let's go back. Okay, that's where I want to be right there. Okay, so he is in margin and spacing, and then he goes to horizontal spacing, vertical spacing. That's up and down. So I want to bring that back to there, and then horizontal offset. So it's moving them as 1, and it should be 2, and then the rounding is doing it as, it should be doing it as 2. So I've not done something right, and I need to go back and see where we're at here. There we go. Hey Gary, thanks for joining us. You'll have to DVR it to see what this is all about. Yeah, the walls are somewhat being repainted, because this shouldn't be moving them as one. It should be 2 separate ones. So let me go back even further. No, you're Blackwatch Gary and I, the 3 of us are here. I was trying to, I've gotten this far on my own from memory, and there's a way you can make these separate somehow. Yeah, it's my grandchildren, my granddaughters. Look, when we first got the chickens, actually, the little baby chickens were in there. So what I'm trying to do is get it back to a point where I think I can maybe go forward again. Okay, so there's the original right there. I got 2 rows, 2 columns. And then I want to actually, let me do something here. That moves the margins in and out. This moves the top and bottom margins up and down. Okay, that moves them separately. So let's make this 1 and 1, but then the 1 and 1, okay, the 1 and 1, how can I not separate these? Doggone it, this is making me mad. This is the main video. Here's the whole point of this, Gary, by the way. When I play this, I have 3 videos playing at the same time, and it's sort of like screen, or split screen type deal. And I did it earlier today, and it worked out really good with the static picture, and it worked out just fine with the static picture. But now I can't get it to do it in here, and it's just really frustrating me. Here's the main video. That's where I want to be. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else in there. So to do this, you have to go to the effects library, and you have to go to video collage. I don't know what transform is, I haven't played with that yet, but the video collage, that brings that, you put it right on top of the timeline, and you get that, okay? So now I'm going to go about this a little bit differently just now. I'm going to go ahead and change this to 1 and 1. Or maybe I want 2 and... Oh! Give myself a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I almost maybe did it right. I want 2 columns in 1 row. Duh. Alright. Golly, I'm so stupid sometimes. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the media pool. We're going to go... can I change this? Yeah, good. And then can I change... No. So I'm going to grab a picture. I don't even care which one at this point in time. And I think you put it below it. And that's that one. And then I'm going to grab another one. I'm actually going to bring this down just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and grab this other picture. Put it below that. Okay. But that didn't do what I was supposed to do. Chat quiz. Does anyone know what a return key is? The enter key? Please, let's not be giving me any. Tonight would be a night, and tonight would be a horrible night for me to be on Jeopardy because my brain is frizzled. So let's back up the cart just a little bit. And let's get rid of this and just deal with this. So now I need to hit the transform button right here, and I'm not seeing where I can transform the video. I want it to fit inside of here. Oh boy, I was so happy. Well, I did do what I wanted to do. I got the doggone thing separated. So that's good. So let me now That's going to be the main one. Yeah, that's the main video, and that's not what I'm wanting to work with. I'm wanting to work with this one. Nope, that took it for some reason. That now, okay, back to the drawing board. That's cool. Apparently, I did not get the reference. Told you, tonight's not the night. My brain's not here. Worse than normal. And I have lost. Where's the thing at? Get rid of that. Okay. That's kind of cool. Not. Okay, back to square one. So, I'm really going to figure this out on my own. I want the video collage. I want to make it turn that off. I want to make it 2 and 2, so I go into effects. I make it 2, 1. That's what I want right there. I have 2 columns, 1 row. So now I want to add a video to that. So we go back to the media pool. We're going to grab this one. We're going to put it below that. And then I thought he hit transform. And then we're going to reduce it. Nope, that's going to the main one. I don't want the main video. I need to get into, there we go. So I'm going to move it first of all. Oh, maybe. I didn't want to do that. What I do want to do, there we go. Kind of not paying attention to chat right now, so I apologize. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, that's still crooked. That's pretty straight. Home Alone. I don't get that reference, and I've watched Home Alone 2 or 3 times. Okay, I'm pleased with how that looks. Whoa, look at that. Now, before I go any further, I actually want to rotate that. See, okay, I know where it's off. That's fine. It's off on the lower right-hand corner, but I'm not going to lose sleep over that. So before I go any further on this, I want to try something. I want to go back into here. I want to go into effects. I want to go to rounding. Oh, look at that. Both dots rounded. But the problem that I have... Okay, I'm good. I'm going to go with that right there. Now I can actually come back down here and then I can move the girls around in the square. At least I thought I could. Maybe I can't. I thought I could. But now can I rotate them? Yes, I can. So put them right there. Move them right there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, the next thing I want to do is come back over to this one, go into effects. It's not necessarily a true circle, is it? There's a way you can split these doggone circles, and I'm going to figure it out. It's the daggone last thing I do tonight. I'm going to figure that out. I know the margins isn't it. That just is how. Top and bottom margins is not it. Maybe is it synchronizing keyframing? I don't know. That's not it. But I do know, watch this. Of course, now that I'm thinking I got this down pat, I do know if I grab this picture and it put it right there. So now, if we go back to the very beginning of this and we hit play.
We're on video now, guys.
So you do a video and a video and a video. You can do up to as many as you want, actually. I kind of like the roundness a little bit. I think the one on the left's more rounded than the one on the right. It looks to be more ovalish to me. So I've come quite a long ways on my own. Who's on first? Late Night with Ken, -1. Yeah, I'm the one that's missing. So, wow, 1 hour and 32 minutes. I got to get someone to keep an eye on the clock for me and help me out with that. All right, so this is good. Now we want to kill some things down here, which is mute, mute, and then mute. And if we go to the beginning, play it. Clearly that's not working. I thought I muted all the audio. Not that I'll figure out how to do it, but you can actually take these and flip them upside down, rotate them left, right, spin them. I mean, it's just amazing. But now that I've come this far with this, I'm probably, after I go off streaming here in a minute, I'm going to keep playing around with it and see what I can do. Because clearly if I keep trying to do this on my own, I'm not going to get anywhere. But, okay, so what's pitch? Let's go back to here. There we go, pitch. There we go, pitch. What's yaw? Yaw. Now I'm going to have to watch Home Alone. Let me check something out here. Chat quiz. Does anyone know what a return key is? No. No, I don't have anything to do with TikTok. I don't understand it, and I'll get lost. And this is plenty for me to struggle with nightly. I had to laugh at Jim today because I think Gary asked if I was going to be live today, and I said, oh, probably. And then Jim said, The better question is, when is he not live? I thought that was hilarious. So I need to figure out. You can make this one go up here, and you can make this one go down here. But I don't know how to do that. And I hate to. He's showing he's in the margins right now, but that's not it. I played around with those. I'm just kind of glancing over here and checking this out. And then you can increase the size with the top and bottom margins. I want to get to where he actually moves them up and down, and that's what I want to see. He goes into transform and zooms it in, repositions it. He does the same thing with the other side. It'll be something simple too, I'm sure. Then he plays it. And there is no, he took out the okay, now he's doing the rounding thing. His are perfect circles. I don't get it. Oh, because he changed the size for one thing. Okay, so that makes sense. And I apologize. I'm trying to see how to do this one thing I want to do. So he changed the size. I need to do that, and then I got to reposition everything. But I can do that. Let me see how he does this one thing. Goes back into effects, and then he's going to go down and actually put some timestamps in there, which I don't understand that. That would make no sense. Makes them square, puts a timestamp, moves it, puts another timestamp. Okay, that would be a pretty cool effect, but I don't want to attempt that. Okay, I see what that. I understand that. He starts out as a square, puts a timestamp, and then he puts it into a circle and puts a timestamp. I want to see how he splits these. That's my next thing I want to learn real quick how to do. It looks like it's right. Okay, so stagger vertically. Okay, so he's in video collage right above, and he's showing that, which I did that earlier, but that didn't do anything. Stagger horizontal, stagger vertically. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let me jump back to me here. See what only old computer guys know what the return key is. Well, the return key's from typewriter. I mean, I learned that when I took typing in high school. I'll have to watch Home Alone now. So I'm going to see if I can recall what I just think that I just learned. And I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to go into effects. And then I'm going to go... Nope, I don't have the same thing he did. Oh no, there we go. Stagger vertically. Oh look! Oh look! Oh look! Oh look! Oh look! Oh my goodness gracious! That's cool. But if I move them this way, I can't move them that way. I can't move them horizontally. I can only stack them vertically. But I wished I could move. I'm going to put them right like that. And then I want to go back to video. And then I want to see something here. That's my main video. I don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to undo that. How did he change that size? Did he change that size in here? Undo that. Alright, well, that's good. That's cool. So you go back to here, and you go into effects, and stagger vert. Now, can you stagger this more than one? So can I go like 1.5? Oh, you can. Okay, so now if I can do that, can I split them apart horizontally by going? Apparently not. 0.550. Nope, that stays the same. That's kind of interesting that you can go in here and you can change this to 1.75 and it changes that perspective, but it doesn't change the perspective of, and this looks so much rounder. There we go. There we go. I like that. Man, if I could just... No, 30-year-olds probably have not. But yeah, on a typewriter, the return key, I mean, you hit the return, the carriage carries back from the right back to the... Let's see, when you type, the carriage moves from here to the... No, carriage moves right to left, and you hit the return over here. Oh gosh, I need to get an old typewriter now. Man, it's been... Anyway, so I've accomplished some things here. I'm really gonna enjoy this. Now that I've done this with the video, I want to do the same thing with my static pictures, or my still pictures, whatever you want to call it. Now there's one more thing I want to try to do to this, and I'm quite sure it's probably going to mess everything up. I'm going to actually move this. I do need to figure out how to... I've got the audio muted. Why did the audio play? Mute track, mute track, mute track, mute track, mute track, mute track, mute track. I'm going to mute. We're going to mute. We're going to mute. We're going to mute. Oh, beautiful, baby, beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Okay, now that's kind of weird that... Okay, I kind of understand that. Oh, I gotta go back and catch up here. Oh, now I sound like someone else I know. What is TikTok? Controversial social platform, falsely to be Chinese owned and operated. Yeah, I thought it was too. It's got a lot of stupidity on there. A lot of stupidity on TikTok. Man. Okay, so another little baby step was made. I can mute this. Now what I want to try to do, I want to see if I can find over here media pool. I wonder, can I import something I did earlier? Import. No, I cannot. Not from there. I guess that confirms it's owned by China. I don't want a new fusion composition. Or do I? Let's see what happens if I bring this. Sure, why not? Intro 2. And we're going to create it. We're going to bring it down here. We're going to put it right there. Oh, this will be fun, gentlemen. This will be fun. So now we're going to bring our cursor back over to here. We're going to go into Fusion. No need to go into Fusion. I should be able to do everything I want to do from here. Well, I know I can do it in Fusion, so I'm going to do it in Fusion. I'm going to take a background, and I'm going to hit the number 1. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make it this. It doesn't matter what. It didn't change because why? Why didn't it change? Still didn't change. I want to change the daggone stupid color. There, now I got a color. So, I want something simple. I want text. And then this is just going to be video in a video in a video. That's original. By me. That's just real original. We're going to change the color to this color, and then we're going to go over here. We're going to make that up there. That's cool. We're going to move this around. Yeah, for right now we're just going to put it right there, and we're going to put a merge node in here. So this is how this works. I'm going to turn off this. So if I grab this and go there, and then grab this and go there, the one on the right is going to turn blue. That works just fine. Now if I grab this and go there, nothing happens because I did something wrong. If I go over here, of course it's not going to work. So let me take my text and put it in merge 2. Oh, you know why it's not working? I know why it's not working. It's not working because my background is the same as my text. I will bet you good money if I bring this picture down here and put it right here, and if I put this picture in this merge, ha ha, look at that. Video in a video in a video by me. Now, that's not going to work. So I'm going to bring this back over here, and I'm going to change the color to more like that. Nope, that don't work either. So that's not good. But I mean, I got the basic gist down. So now here's the question. Here is the question. Let's get rid of this ugly color. Let's just make it black. I don't care right now. That's cool. And let's move it right there. That's cool. So what happens when we go to play this? We're going to play this from the beginning. And I think I got to move this over to there. I think I got to move that over to there. If I hit play, video and a video and a video. So awesome. That works. We got some gambling going on, do we? So, this is nice. I mean, for me, this is nice. Not only have I accomplished what I wanted to with my photo, I now remember how to do a introduction, and I can do the same thing out here. Now the exit's actually very easily done. You go over here to the effects library, you go into titles, you go down to fusion titles, or no, you can get it right here, scroll. So I'm going to grab that and I'm going to bring it to right here. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to go main video Las Vegas secondary video Charleston, and third video fish tank. Okay, so then we're still in here, we're in text. Oh, you know what? I might not be in text. I might be... No, I thought I was in text. I'm going to see... Okay, I'm in text. So now I want to change the color. Again, we'll just go with the generic blue. I want to go to back over to here. I want to go up to don't tell me I can't do what I want to do here. Wow, really? I can't do that? No, I can do that. I know I can do that. So I'm going to make the background white. Why didn't the background change? Well, that's going to scroll. So that's pretty simple actually, but now I got issues with trying to I'm missing something somewhere. Oh, I know what it is. I want the background width. I want the background width to be, there we go. And I want the width to be, should be all the way out, but it's not going all the way out for some reason. And then the height. Now, if I change my outline color to something that's going to stand out, and I change the width, that's not working. I think I'm missing a button somewhere to check. I ought to be able to make this have a outline. I mean, that changed it a little bit. And 30 is as high as you can go. Okay, so I see a little bit of a change. I don't see much of a change. The opacity is, oh, I need to change this. Let's make that red. It's not changing the doggone color I want. Oh, there we go. Now I wonder if I can change the color. Still can't change the color. That's weird. I should be able to change that color of that shadow. I don't understand why I can't. Alright, let's go see how long I've been babbling on tonight. Almost 2 hours. Alright, talking about cookies. You guys need to get off these things that the diabetic can't have, okay? We need to talk about good, healthy things. No. According to my doctor, I can have a cookie every now and then. We just got 2 cantaloupes out of the garden today. They were good. Well, one of them was anyway. So, let me go over here. Actually bring this up for a moment. So thanks guys. I had fun tonight trying to figure out Davinci Resolve. I mean, that's pretty much what the title said. I don't see anyone calling me up anytime soon and saying, hey, I got a problem in Davinci Resolve. Do you think maybe you could help me out? And I'm going to go, nope. Still learning myself. And I'm getting real frustrated with, I watch a lot of these people that are teaching it, and you should just experiment with it. Well, when I experiment with it, it just gets me totally frustrated. And I mean, I know in my mind what I want to do, but I just am not able to do it. So, Mr. Christie. Mr. Christie. I'm thinking too, but I can't think of it here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Gary, thank you for being here. Blackwatch, thank you for being here. Appreciate it very, very much. I'm going to continue to experiment in Davinci Resolve, and one of these days I will put together another thing like I did the other day with the rose cuttings, and it'll all make sense. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end now. Patukis are Polish cookies. I did not know that. Yeah, that's true, Gary. You don't. We'll see. I'm not going to get my hopes real high, so I'm sure I'll be live sometime tomorrow, but I won't be Friday because I've been told, oh, look, I got a 67% yes. That's cool. And did someone change his vote? That was good, Blackwatch. I've got to give you credit for that. I really should have, before I did that, wrote it down and then held it up. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Blackwatch. I'll talk to everybody soon. Have a good night or a good morning. Bye for now.